Before we get into this topic of the pros and cons about Gotham Knights, I have a question for all of you. How's your mental health doing? Are you feeling okay? Are you sad, depressed, lonely? The reason I bring this up is because I know a lot of us, myself included, have suffered and went through a bunch of losses this year alone. So I just want to make sure that everybody's doing okay, because I know I don't have that many personal one-to-ones with y'all anymore. I know I never really get on camera anymore and talk to you guys about personal issues and have these one-on-one sessions with y'all anymore. But I want you guys to know that I do care. People in your life care. And whenever you start to feel like you don't want to be here anymore and you're taking substances to try and control that or try to make yourself feel better, you're abusing drugs, you're drinking excessively, you're harming yourself, please just remember, when you're feeling pain and you do such things like that, you're not stopping the pain. Even if it went away momentarily, you're just moving it to another person to hold for you. I want the best for all of you. Every single one of you, because you all deserve that peace in your life. There are plenty of people in your lives, I'm sure, even if you feel like there aren't, who love the hell out of you and would be miserable, absolutely depressed and miserable if you weren't on this planet anymore. So if you guys need anybody to talk to, please reach out to somebody. I'm gonna leave phone numbers in the description to lines you can call if you need somebody to talk to ASAP. And hey, let's say that when you call one of these lines, they put your ass on hold. Maybe you can find some comfort in knowing that there's other people on this planet that are going through what you're going through too, in some way, shape, or form. Your presence on this planet is needed. You who are listening to me right now, you are needed. Your family needs you. Your friends need you. I'm pretty sure if you have a little gato or perro, they need you. And I hope that all of you who are listening to this realize your worth in this planet, because you mean everything to somebody. Okay, let's get into it. My apologies if this video is quite short. This week has been hectic. I do got a lot of stuff to get through, but I want to tell you guys a couple things to keep you going for today. So, first off, I know a lot of you guys have seen my community post where I talked about YouTubers, specifically YouTubers who got early access to Gotham Knights. I don't want to put a spotlight on many specific YouTubers, but one thing I did notice was that a lot of these YouTubers were holding back. And I thought I was just like overthinking this whole thing up until I checked their comment sections, and a whole lot of people were saying the same exact thing that I was thinking, that a lot of these YouTubers genuinely did not like this game, or they thought it was average, mid, if you will. And I thought the same thing when I was looking at it. A lot of the gameplay that we saw from these early access footages, you know what I'm trying to say. It just wasn't impressive. Like, don't get me wrong, I am still a tiny bit excited for it, but that's mainly because of the cosmetics that I saw them showcase. And if the main thing about your game that attracts people is how the game looks, like what you can wear, I don't know if that's a W or not. But I'm not gonna lie, the open world is looking a bit garbage. So let me start with this one con. The game looks dead. There was a lot of sections where I would watch other YouTubers play this game, and in the outside missions where they had to beat up people or sneak into a building or whatever the situation may be, whenever they were fighting somebody, there was like no shadows at all, no reflections, there was nothing. And on top of that, a lot of the streets were empty. I thought this was going to be a bit more of a populated game. But one thing I also noticed is that some people and cars and stuff only spawn in after you already deal with the threat. It's like they stay back, or they're not allowed to be in the area while Red Hood is fighting somebody. Which is understandable if they were there, but then they ran away when they saw the battle commencing, but it looks like they only spawn in once the fight is done or before the fight starts. So that's a con. Another con would be that the combat looks so easy. I was watching Mr. Baldino from Game Ranks play the game, and you could just tell that he was trying so hard not to say anything remotely bad about the game since he got early access. And I love this dude, but please, sir, do not be afraid to speak your mind about games like this. It would save people a lot of money if you just tell them exactly how it is, rather than trying to find another way around it. I might make a separate video based off of his video soon if I have the time this week, but there was literally a point in his video where he was like, the enemies attack you? Like, yeah, bro, that's what they're supposed to do. And a lot of people I noticed were just trying to sugarcoat their words. Like, there's so many like YouTubers, like, I didn't watch Afro Senju play it yet, I will, but people like him who naturally have like a loud mouth, you know, like a potty mouth, they would use words straight out of their vocabulary that would never leave their mouth otherwise, unless they were trying to sugarcoat something or over exaggerate. You know, that's why I don't watch Caboose. No hate to this man, like for real, no hate to this man, but god damn, could you be any faker? This dude will over exaggerate for the life of him. I don't know how much WB is paying him or Montreal, whatever the hell, but he needs to calm down. Okay, it is not that deep. It's nothing we haven't seen before. It's nothing we haven't seen done better before. I'm tired of all these fake reactions. It's annoying. And it's gonna make people lose money because other people actually listen to you. Then they're gonna get their hands on it and they won't like it and they're gonna blame yo ass. Now, some pros about the game, I would have to say, mainly starts with the cosmetics and the way that they've been marketing the game recently. I'm pretty sure we all saw that dope ass cinematic trailer they dropped where Jason Todd literally damn near killed a dude. No, you know what? He did kill that dude. There's no way you slam a dude into a wall like that and then back into the ground, point a gun at his head when he's like sitting there lifeless and tell me that he's still alive. Nope, he gone. It even looked like Nightwing low-key killed a dude. And I know that Tim Drake in his game and in the comics is biased, so when that dude was straight up manhandling him, I know he liked it a little bit. He could have broke that hold a little bit quicker, but he chose not to. Another pro about this game, which also happens to be cosmetics based, is the fact that a lot of these body parts and stuff are interchangeable. If you don't like the gloves, you can change that. If you don't like Red Hood's helmet, change that. You don't like Batgirl's cowl? Guess what? You can change that. Now, besides the cosmetics, there is another pro I would like to talk about. It seems like the story is gonna be its strong point. The way they've been advertising it recently has made me excited. I do want to see how the story starts and I want to see how it ends. I've been limiting how much Gotham Knights content I've been taking this week, since they literally dumped a whole lot of it onto YouTube, especially other YouTubers that they gave early access to. And who would have guessed that they wouldn't have given me early access? I mean, why would they? Look the way I'm talking about the game right now. Nothing I say about this game comes from a place of hatred. Everything I say comes from what they've shown us and literal facts from not only their points of view, but other YouTubers. One of y'all were in my DMs earlier, and for your own privacy and safety and all of that, I'm not gonna leak your name, but you know who I'm talking about. They showed me playtest footage of a 4-player mode within the game. Now, if this video gets strike down, you know I'm telling the truth, and that they really do not want this out there. But apparently there was some sort of Heroes Assault mode, which kind of played like a mini game in a way, where the 4 characters are on the screen playing together, 4 co-op characters, and they have to protect terminals, you know, survive assaults of enemies, stuff like that, you know, the basics. And I don't know, after hearing that, I just wasn't really impressed. Unless they find a cool way to innovate it, then I don't know if I'm even gonna enjoy that. I don't know, most people are saying that they're 50-50 about this game, and I'm like 40-60. But with that being said, your boy's got some shit to do, so I'm gonna be seeing y'all later in the next one. Hopefully the spirits will be better in that. Please, if you need any help mentally, call one of the numbers below. Hell, make a friend in the comment section. I would love to see that. And yeah, take care, everybody. Please take care of yourself. And peace.
Baby, let me see some. Okay, too bad. Bitches, going both ways. Woo. She gon' do it for these fans. She make it clap like how I do both of my hands. Fuck it up. Stick it up. Throw it back.